class running one for tomorrow.
With the guideline.
So it means the strategy is very important tomorrow. To try to have the right one. To the one which you lose less in terms of traffic. Pit stops and everything. So we need to wait and see and do a very interesting strategy meeting, as well before the race, and put everything together what we did Thursday. Now how the track improved from the other categories as well. So for sure the work is not just on the track; it's also outside. To prepare everything.
Listen, and one thing, of course, Kaspersky, as you know, it's means safety, but not in the car, safety on the net. But we've seen today, you mentioned the race in other categories, we saw an incredible crash in the GP2 race at the start. So safety is important also in Formula One. Not only is we are safe by Kaspersky, but of course you feel safe in your car. And tell us about, how safe is your car really? We've seen unbelievable crashes, yet everybody comes out smiling.
Well, not really smiling, but I think it's very important to go back, some years ago, and to see how was the safety before and how is now. So for sure, it's still a sport that you risk a lot. You're always in a limit. You have many possibilities of accidents, but I think if you compare now and some years ago, even before Ayrton Senna's crash,
Sure.
So I think after Ayrton Senna crash, everything was a lot, related to improving the safety, and the job is still going on. We're still working to improve the safety all the time. Especially, if you see my accident in 2009, even the helmets improve after that. So for sure, it's not nice to wait an accident to improve. So, but anyway, we can say that Formula One now is much more safe compared to how it was in the past, and I think this is very important for us. It's very important for the sport in general, and from the technology, which makes things more safe as well. So I think it's a different thing from Kaspersky, but it's the same direction, in terms of technology, in terms of so many things that makes situation much better.
Okay, well, I'm satisfied with all the questions that I asked to Filipe, but perhaps there's some of you that want to know a little bit more. There we are. So we have only one microphone, but you can pass it on and pass it back to Filipe.
Filipe, 1, 2, 3 tomorrow.
1, 2 is already enough if you want. So.
1, 2, 3.
Filipe, I have a similar problem to you, which is coping with all the beautiful women. And how do you cope with the immense amount of sex you get as a Formula One driver?
I think you drink a bit, but. And no, I need to drink a little bit to answer your question as well.
Hey, an expert.
In terms of stuff tomorrow, do you think there's going to be more overtaking than normal?
It's much better. You drink Coca-Cola. Well, Monaco is always difficult to overtake, so you see that qualifying is very important. It's very tight, so overtaking is always difficult. Now we have the DRS, the wing which comes down and gives more speed when you are behind somebody, and gives you a little bit more chance. But even with the DRS, it's very, very difficult, very tough to overtaking. So it's not a track that you see a lot of overtaking, but we see. How is the race here? It's very long, it's very difficult. So sometimes it can be possible to see an overtaking scene.
Okay, no more questions? Right, now you had your chance. So now, if you want to take some pictures with Filipe or ask for any autographs, he's going to stay another 5 minutes with us, and then we're going to send him back to his motorhome.
Thank you.